Alright friends, I am in the middle of writing my resubmission. It is Monday and I have to submit this assignment next week Thursday. I have about just under 2,000 words written, which is fantastic. It needs to be 5,000 words, and I need to get into kind of the nitty-gritty part of it now, the actual analyzing and providing a real sort of update. So come with me as we go through a couple of days with my new camera. So excited. But come with me as we go through a couple of days of assignment writing and submission. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Good morning, friends. It is 6:10 in the morning. I've been working for just over an hour. I started the 5 a.m. club this morning and I have written 330 words. We're into the second set now, so I'm going to try and bash out at least 1,000 words, I hope, by the end of this session, or by the end of the 5 a.m. club. So let's see how we get on. It's the end of the second set. I have written 800, just under 900 words. I'm very, very happy about that. I'm going to keep going. I'm just going to have a quick break, reset myself, maybe just not think about this for a second. And then I've got one more set. So let's see how far we can get with that. Also just wanted to say that I love doing this 5 a.m. club on Accepted because I love seeing the people that are working first thing in the morning or late at night or whenever, depending on which time zone they're joining in from. But one of the members just reached out to me and said it was so lovely to see me because they haven't seen me in such a long time, and that's because I've been slowly coming back into studying after experiencing quite severe burnout towards the end of last year, and it was just so nice. It was so nice to come back into a space where it was clear that I'd been missed. So yeah, I'm very happy to slowly be getting back into the space, be getting back into my studies, be getting back into my masters. The next couple of weeks are going to be really quite intense, and well, no, that's not true. They're going to be busy, but I need to produce my article for my V-Days, which I haven't really thought about, and I need to start pulling together the ideas and the structure for my dissertation, which is very, very exciting. I think I need to do like a dissertation planning session. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe there will be a video. So that's an update from me. I think we're going well with this essay, and let's see how many words we're at the moment in totality. Okay, 2,774. So actually that's really good. It's over halfway. And I haven't done like the introduction properly and all that kind of thing. I always find it's easy to do an introduction at the end, but yeah. All right, we are keeping on. Good morning, friends. It is Saturday. I have to submit this paper on Thursday next week, and I have been writing frantically throughout the week to get it basically written up. It's at about 5,100 words, and I haven't done a proper introduction or conclusion yet, so it needs to come down quite a bit, and I feel like it doesn't flow 100%. So today we are going to be editing, but I just wanted to pause for a second before we get into editing and just talk about this assignment and the impact that it has had, because I don't want to give the impression in this video that doing this resubmission has been easy, because it actually has been probably one of the hardest papers I've had to write. Apart from the fact that it is in an area and a subject that I am really not familiar with in the slightest, it has also been quite a significant mental block to write this paper, and I have really been hitting up against sort of, I suppose you would call a writer's block when it comes to this paper, and that's been really hard to kind of counteract. And I still don't think that it is 100% counteracted in a number of ways, but I have really tried to just do my best to counteract it, and do my best to counteract it in the last week while I have been trying to write this paper. And I think specifically what's come out of this is that I realized that writing is a significant mental game, and there is a lot that I need to work on so that I don't slip into these writer's block moments and find myself in bad habits of writing, which is to just, instead of writing out full sentences, is to like write up bullet points, or to almost copy and paste big chunks of text and try and rewrite it. It's a really, really bad researching habit, and I think this resubmission has been good in that I have attempted myself to get out of those bad writing habits as far as possible. But this resubmission has been hard. It's been a hard time. It's been a hard journey writing this paper. But last night or yesterday, it was last night. Last night I got into writing this paper as much as I could. I got into the zone of writing, and I managed to kind of knock out as many words as I could, and essentially left myself with 5,100 words. So today's goal is going to be editing this paper as much as possible. I got my red pen, and what I have done in the past, which I find so helpful, is to go through this paper like I'm marking it, and you know, cross out things or restructure things, and that's really helped me in the past. And so let's get into the editing. Hello friends, welcome back to this video. I have submitted my assignment now, and I just wanted to finish up this vlog by talking a little bit about writer's block and a little bit about the importance of the submission for me and what kind of challenges it allowed me to overcome, and maybe in the course of that just evidencing to you that sometimes these challenging pieces or these challenging submissions can actually be quite rewarding in the way that you kind of overcome them. I think the first thing, and I think I mentioned this in one of the videos that I made while I was vlogging doing this resubmission, is essentially that writing and studying and any sort of activity is a mental game. It is what you make of it. And I know all too well that having had this submission, having had to resubmit something that I failed, it was a mental blocker for me. I really struggled to kind of think myself out of, oh, I'm going to automatically fail. And it was really hard, and I had kind of done little bits and pieces leading up to the submission of this paper where, for example, I would like write out ideas, but I'd only write them out in a list format rather than actually writing proper words. Or I would sit and stare at a painting trying to formulate my analysis, and it would just never come. And I was trying to find all these tricks to make the writing process of this assignment so much easier, and it just never happened. And it was a slog. I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't go into this writing assignment or writing this essay thinking that I enjoyed what I pulled together. I really didn't. This area that I wrote on is not my area of expertise. It's not even a particular time period that I'm actually interested in at all. And even though I have broadened my understanding of art history, I still wouldn't call myself an art historian by any means. Sometimes you're going to have to do something that you don't want to do, and that is just the nature of life and the world and all that. I think the most important thing that this essay has taught me is that one bad grade or one blocker or one challenge does not mean the end of the world. I spoke about this a little bit in my video where I spoke about my failure, and I think having now kind of hit that second part of the hurdle, which is actually submitting the resubmission, I can look back on it now that it's done and feel the relief that has taken over me, because there was a huge amount of stress that was just weighing on my shoulders with this resubmission, and now that weight has been lifted and I feel so much more content with myself for that. But I also just want to acknowledge that it was not easy, and that you might be facing a space where you're struggling writing, and what I want to offer to you is that it's okay. It's okay to struggle. It's okay to sit in front of your computer for a while and just be blank and maybe only write 200 words instead of the 1,000 words that you planned. But there will always be these times where you've got to pull yourself through the mud to get to the riverbank. And I just want to say that you can do it. You absolutely can do it. And there is space, there is community space for you, there is this YouTube space for you to do that. And yeah, now that hurdle is done for me, I feel a huge amount of relief. I also got my mark back for my 4th essay, which I was very happy with, and it almost feels like the curse is lifted, which is a bit of a funny way of putting it, I suppose, but I do feel a lot better for that. And now it's time for me to go on to writing my V-Days article, writing my dissertation, and I will take you all along that journey with me. I've done a dissertation plan, which I will talk through in my next video. But I just wanted to finish off this vlog to basically say to those that have been following this journey along with me in my masters, I really appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting. And as of today, I have 5,000 followers on this channel, and I am ecstatic. I'm over the moon. Thank you for being here. Thank you for following along. I cannot tell you how amazing that feels for me. Thank you so much to all of you, and I've got a full schedule of great videos coming up. So if you have just found this video and you like talking about books, you like talking about academia, you like talking about a different path to academia, then by all means go and subscribe to my channel, and welcome to the community, and I will see you all in the next one. Thanks everyone. Bye.